Hello everybody, it's Harbinger. This is Wingspan on Steam, all expansions, do it mode, and this is our opening hand. So in the do it mode, tempo is a lot better than it is in other games, other game variants. So not the tempo is bad in other game variants, it's just that it's a lot better here, since we have these additional resources to fight over at the do it board. So we will try to pay a little bit attention to that over the course of the game. One of the things we can do, for example, is to play the Great Crested Flycatcher here. It gives us additional food when we activate it, and it also gives us additional food if we play it out and these tiles are unclaimed. So that is a good opener for sure. We can also take another one with the Carolina Wren. Carolina Wren is isn't that good on paper. It draws 2 cards. It gets us a cherry or it costs a cherry or a worm, and that's it. So it's very cheap to get you into the second column. But in Intuit mode, it goes out there. It picks up 1 additional food and it picks up 2 cards. So it's a lot more tempo. Also, what's in the tray here? In the tray we have the Indigo Bunting, we have Common Loon and Pukeko. Pukeko can give us eggs in the wetlands, meaning we don't have to go to the grasslands if that is something we care about. We would have to go here at least once before we will have at least two birds in wetlands to make use of it. So it's not going to help us completely ignore the grasslands, but it helps us on the way. Another way we can pick up cards is by just playing out, for example, the Plumbus Red Start. We can play that out and it looks in this direction, so we would be able to pick it up with a card on here. I prefer to fight for these 3 squares in the middle here when I'm playing the duet board. So this Red Start, picking up a card over here, compared to just taking one of these central squares, is a little bit sus. But if it is to pick up a Pukeko, that might actually be a very good deal. So what is so this guy draws us a card from the deck and adds it to our hand. Pretty good ability, and it gives other players an opportunity to draw a card and add it to their hand with specific conditions. I think that this is really okay. We want to have the additional resources, and we can turn this off in the late game if we don't need additional cards and the opponent needs it. Also, it's a cute bird. I don't think I've played this before, so I want to play with this guy. And let's also take the Great Crested Flycatcher. These are decently cheap birds we should be able to play out pretty fast. And then it's I think our current game plan is to play out the Pukeko. It can take this tile, which is close to this tile, which I also plan to take pretty early. So hopefully our game plan here is going to work. We also need to pick one of these bonus cards. Since we are intending to go for a Pukeko plan here, I don't think Breeding Manager is going to be particularly good, and Closure Builder will be though. So these are our 2 opener birds, and hopefully this will be a good game if we're gonna play here. So to guarantee picking up the Pukeko, I think we play out Plumbus first, and we play it for
Plumbeous Red Start. This bird's plumbeous gray color is good camouflage for the rocky stream beds where it forages.
Oh, cool. And we will take the free card here, so we can pick up the Pukeko on the play a bird actions, and just guaranteed get the guy we have a game plan for. Then hopefully the opponent didn't take this one. Why didn't they take this one? The opponent should definitely have taken this one, because they played a bird that is eligible for it, and there is no reason to not pick the bonus tiles. So yeah, opponent is just bad sometimes. that's just the way it is. We're gonna take this. We can take a free food here, and whatever free food we take here can, in theory, be used as an additional egg. And we do probably want to have these additional eggs over the course of the game. So happy with picking up all of these resources. No worm in the inventory. That's not a little disappointing. It's really disappointing because we need these additional resources in the early game to pay out. So yeah, not the best outcome there, but we will make do. Let's sack the grain to pick up 2 eggs. Or do we want to spread it around? The nectar, that is. Let's spread the nectar around a little bit. So we will at least have guaranteed points on here. If we end up in a game where we never activate the grasslands and never play anything in the grasslands again, we would be really happy that we have spent at least 1 nectar here already. And making sure to put the eggs on the Great Crest of Flycatcher, of course, since the Plumbus Red Start has limited egg capacity that the Pukeko is going to make use of. And then we take this thing. Hopefully we can make a land bridge over here pretty soon, and then we should be good for connecting up all our birds for the rest of the game. So just having all your bird plate bonuses connected gives you 1 additional point for every node you have connected, and yeah, just making sure you get all of those bonuses is usually a really good idea. We could pick up and play out a common loon here. It's decently cost effective for the 6 point it gives. It helps us out with the enclosure builder, and most importantly, we just need another game plan. Bad thing about this is that it has very limited egg capacity, and it would kind of be an idea to first off to point dump the Pukeko, and it's also probably not going to give us additional cards ever, because I don't think the opponent is going to catch up to us in the amount of wetlands bird played if we play it out. So it's nice to know that that's an option. Australian Ibis is just a way better option. It's not the correct bird for enclosure builder, but just 1 hit on this, and it's up to the same amount of points as the loon, and 2 hits, and it's has improved that 1 bird point there, so that's fine. Eurasian Nuthatch is also a card I'm very eager to play. Just get it out early. Guaranteed additional food is very good, and I'm all for that. All right, we do have the additional eggs, we do have you guys, and I think playing you out early is probably what we want, since that's the current bonus task, and we can certainly get additional food by playing out this guy over here as well. This guy can be taken by the Ibis in the future, so yeah, we just have a good reason to do everything we are doing here. Play you for 2 nectars, so we don't lose the nectars. And no, we play you for the Plumbus egg, yes. And we take the connected up free food, and we are going to take we're gonna take a nectar, a worm here. That's also not is not a grain. I guess it might have been slightly optimal to take one of the worms that's also his grains, so that the opponent is less likely to rethrow all of the dice next turn and leave us with no possible way to gain free worms. But I also think that is very, very unlikely. Okay, Mute Swan is a very decent bird for us just activating, laying eggs, activating tucking cards, activating tucking 3 cards. That's 5 points every time we go here. It's the correct bird for Enclosure Builder. Orange-footed Scrub File also likes it, so there is very much to like about picking up and playing out this guy decently immediately also. I don't think we should go for an engine play, because a huge difference between building engines in duet mode and building engines in normal mode is that in normal mode, getting 6 points a turn from an engine is considered okay. That's on par by playing 8 points bird that costs 2 eggs, or playing a 7-point bird that costs 1 egg. But in duet mode, doing a guaranteed 6-point action is on par with playing a 6 points bird for 1 egg, whereas a 7-point bird for 2 eggs, because connecting up stuff here is just worth more points. Also, if you can get these birds here, getting even more free points. And yeah, but of course, just getting more points while drawing cards is usually still a good idea. So I do like it, and it's also a way to get more eggs. And ooh, Black Noddy, 9 points. Yeah, we are probably looking to play out 9 points bird whenever we can, aren't we? Do we care for the Black Chin Hummingbird? It goes here. Oh yeah, we need to connect up here really fast. So let's take the remaining food we're going to need. Get a grain, get a worm. Now we have 5 food we can use, including this guy. We have 6. We can use that to both play the Mute Swan and the Ibis pretty fast. It's still free, so we can still take it, and I think we probably should. We can take the worm thing with the Ibis, and we can take this thing with the Swan, and then we have more outs to not be backed up into a corner on this one. It's not a huge deal if we're backed into a corner here, but it's at least an out. So Ibis first, just to guaranteed get that happening. Also, we gain resources earlier, which is also a thing. Then we do have to activate on here, so we can get the egg on Pukeko again before we can play out the Mute Swan, but that is fine. I think we want to pick up the Great Roadrunner already. It's a 7-pointer that is going to connect up for an 8 points, so it's better than activating a huge engine anyway. And currently we don't have that huge of an engine. Let's see. Do you want to keep or tuck one of these guys? I think we already have all the wetlands birds we care to play. Black Noddy, Mute Swan, both of those are pretty darn good. Purple Martin can be played in the grasslands. Horned Lark is another of the enclosure birds we probably need. We have 1, 2, and it would be worth even another point because of the orange-footed Scrub Fowl. It counts for all of these eggs, so we are very probably going to be able to play it out for additional points, so I don't hate it. And we're gonna draw some additional cards here. Puffin. Oh no. I mean, it's not. Oh no. We probably just play the Puffin over the Black Noddy now, because we lose 1 point, but we gain utility in the Star Nest, which is also another point on the Scrub File, and we gain a bonus card over it. Yeah, I like that. That means we have quite a few cards we can afford to tuck to the Horned Lark if we ever so choose. So if we play it out now, we can take some of these freebie eggs, or we could just take the grain to guarantee the connect up. If we take this one, we have horizontal rows with at least one of our guys all very covered. Yeah, let's do that. And just I really want to take this one as well, but I think it's better like this for now, just to guarantee that we are actually getting it. And I do think also playing out the Purple Martin isn't the worst thing in the world, just to get another egg, get more connections up, cut the board properly in half. I mean, they can go around here if we do, but they can never connect up because they only have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in the grasslands left. So we're basically saying that by playing a bird here, we're saying that yeah, you guys aren't going to connect up, and that is relatively more points for us. And also we gain another egg here. Gaining these eggs is great for tempo, which means that we are going to get more of the total stuff on the map. But yeah, also doing all of these things means we are putting out the mute swan a lot later than what we could have done, which of course, you know what, we are probably going to need eggs in the future anyway, so let's just go here for now and put some stuff into eggs. Cycle this black node. We already decided that we play the puffin over it, so we can cycle this guy. Maybe we don't mind having these very cheap hummingbirds we can play out. If we so choose, they will help us to have a total tokens on map. They're just worth more points since we can connect up. If we can use them to snatch some of these, because if you pay for it with nectar, it basically counts like a fish, since it is omnivore tags and stuff. So yeah, there are some neat things we can do here. Don't look at these guys now. We need more food, and we need to decide in which order we want to do stuff from now on. I don't think we can connect up with this guy anymore. We already spent 3 of our cards. We basically need to get this and this to connect up, and the puffin is both this thing and this thing. If we kept the black node, we could have. If we sacked the mute swan instead, we could have connected up there. Or if we play the hummingbird and do that instead, is that worth though? Probably. So the good thing about the mute swan is that it lets you tuck 3 cards at a time to produce points, but we can also just spend additional cards here to gain points. So if we spend the cards at the mute swan, or spend the card at the grasslands, it's not really that much of a difference, except that you get the cards at the same turn as you're tucking them, so you can build an engine. But if you're not building an engine, you don't really stress too much about that ability. So yeah. How important for us is it to be able to connect up to the to this thing? It's additional points. Tempo-wise, it's probably worth it. So I'm going to do it just because I really enjoy trying to make the tempo happen good enough in this game. So I'm just curious if we can do it this way. Let's see. If I pay with a worm here, does that count? That's an omnivore tag. Does that also count as a fish? It does not count as a fish, so we can't do it that way. We have to spend a nectar to do it, and then we can't immediately play the puffin afterwards. So let's go up here and take more food while the correct food is at offer. Yeah. Okay, and then we need to make a decision on whether or not we think the opponent can stop us from connecting here. So they just took cards. They have a lot of food, but they need a very specific type of bird to play out in the wetlands to catch us after we're stealing this. So I think we're in the clear here. I guess we could also just play the mute swan for a nectar in the omnivore tag. That's also possible. Yeah, let's do that instead. It's a little bit slower, but it allows us to gain a little bit more points overall. But we're not doing it for the engine. We're doing it for the this thing, the nest type and such. Then we do the puffin for 3 eggs, and we did connect up over here. Nice. Okay, viticulturalist or forester. So we are really close to viticulturalist being at fall. We have max card draw. I think we can make that happen. I also think we discarded 1 or 2 cards that eat cherries. So the Australian ibis is quite possibly also able to look at one of these and pick them up. But no matter what we are going to do, we are going to need a little bit more eggs. So this should be as a good time as any to just draw some more eggs. Of course, we could have done an in-between turn last round and played the ruby, sort of the hummingbird, instead of the puffin to either to take this 3 egg here as an in-between the move, but I just wanted to make sure that we got to connect up there. The 3 egg is quite possibly available next turn as well. Let's spend a nectar here to just guarantee to get 3 eggs. We can cycle the hummingbird now, I think. And neither of these can be played. Hooded Warbler can definitively be played, so that's a good pickup. It's going to give us this node or this node. Happy about that, unless we want to tuck it to the horned lark. I'm gonna sack the Roadrunner. It's less likely to be very relevant because I think we only have 1 more card draw in us. Tucking stuff to Mute Swan or tucking stuff to the other thing there is about the same efficiency. Oh, these are so not worth it for us. Nope. And nope, these guys can never be played. I mean, this guy can be played, but it really can't be played. Draw some more cards. Red-winged parrot could be the final viticulturalist bird. So I will keep it. And lay a single egg. Draw some more cards. Wedge-tailed eagle. Yeah, that could be a decent final card to play as well. And yeah, we are already done with round 4. hermit thrush. Okay, so let's see. We want to play out the red-winged parrot, so we need some more nectars. That can help us gain this thing. We want to play out this thing and one more of these nest types. And I do think that that could be the common tailor bird. And it's not that much, but a common tailor bird over here would lay us 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs on enclosure nests. So if we also do the red-winged parrot over here, we are basically gonna get one more free egg off that. Orange scrub fowl is also gonna lay egg in this. Yeah, I think that's the final stuff we care for playing. We have more than 5 cards left in hand. There are less than 5 turns left in the game, so we should spend a card at or every convenience to either play them out or gain more resources. So let's go ahead and get as many stuff as we can. We have 2, 6, up to 8 food in the bank already. Can we get another free food if we play out a bird in the forest just now? A scrub fowl can get us this food. 2 more birds played in the grasslands can help us catch up. You can get us the grain. You can get us the worm. So yeah, let's do that. Play for 1 nectar gives us 1 more nectar point in the forest. Causes the opponent to have to beat us or meet us to beat us. Do that, gain a nectar again. And these 2 birds can be played for can be played out for just 4 worms, so they are pretty darn good to go as well. Play out the red-winged parrot. You need to be played for 1 of these grains for everything to just get into order here. Play you there, take that free egg, yes, and thank you. Am I missing anything here? Yeah, we're missing just 1 egg or a single turn. No, no. Yeah, we're missing an egg because we can't both play the common tailor bird here and play the hooded warbler over here because there are not enough. Oh, we can if we play the tailor bird. For this egg, we won't connect up to here, but it just fits a lot better because we get to play out the hooded warbler for the remaining food. And I believe playing a 7-pointer out for 2 eggs is going to be better than laying eggs just a single time. So we have 2 directions to go. We can play out. We can either play out this guy and lay eggs, or we can play out this guy and this guy. If we play out this guy and take eggs, we get 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 points. If we play out this guy and gain this egg, instead of gaining this point, so we gain the same amount of points, we can play this guy out afterwards and gain 6 points because we can connect up. Yes, it's a slightly better line, and I am all for it. Okay. So we take this one, so we can gain just a single more egg we can use to play out the hooded warbler, and then we end the game with almost a perfect amount of resources. Of course we gain 3 resources as I am saying that, But yeah, if that hadn't happened, we would have ended at 0 food, 0 eggs, 1 card left in hand, and yeah, this isn't a resource we would pay for something. That is a resource that is points at the end of the game. We are going to connect up here because of reasons, I guess. Right. So we managed to activate the mute swan specifically one time after we played it, and it gave us some additional points. But it also gave us the enclosure builder at 6 birds, which is good, and it helped us gain the connection down here. It's not that important that we got that connection, but since it was available as an option, I'm glad we spent some time to actually find it. And all in all, I think we did decently good here. So I am still pretty sure that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the best we can do here. So I'm just going to lock in that, and yeah, it even suggests it's for us. So sure, let's no. Yes, it's okay. That's how it's worked. And then you're gonna lay some eggs as well. Laying 11 eggs at the end of the game is always very satisfying. And yeah, even winning quite a few of the nectar fights also really good. Wouldn't have won the final nectar fight in the forest unless the opponent gave me that nectar at the final turn there. But I'm not gonna complain if the opponent is just gifting me stuff like that. And there we have it, 129. I consider that. I think I consider that a decently good score here. And yeah, tempo choices is still proving to be really good in duet mode. So it happens every now and then that I get options to go for engines and stuff like here. So we could have had the Purple Martin, Pukeko, Ibis, and Mute Swan in the single habitat available for a decent chunk of time. But if we had just activated that, it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points guaranteed every turn, and it would have been a 6th point for 4 turns as well, and then the Pukeko runs out of egg space. So this guy is also a reason that I found out that I think we just want to prioritize playing out birds, connecting up with our tasks, and so on. So because finishing bonus cards and connecting up, getting additional resources, it's just worth just a tiny bit more every time you play a bird compared to in the regular game mode. So engines are slightly weaker, and playing more birds is just worth a lot more. But I hope that you enjoy this duet series as well. And yeah, this has been Harbinger, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, you guys take care.